Hey everyone! Welcome back to Sidekick English, the podcast to learn English with your two sidekicks, Maya and Theo. If you want to improve your English in a fun and easy way, you are in the right place.
And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. When you do that, you help us a lot, and you don't miss our new episodes.
Today, we are very hungry. You know why? Because today's topic is at the restaurant.
Yes, we are going to a restaurant together, in English. We will talk, we will order food, we will have problems with the order, of course, and we will learn a lot of useful words and sentences.
This episode is great if you are traveling, or if you live in an English-speaking country, or if you just like food like me.
And like me. So sit down, relax, maybe take a snack, and let's go to the restaurant in English.
So, Theo, imagine this. It is Saturday evening, we are in a big city, and we are very hungry.
Very, very hungry.
We walk down the street and we look for a restaurant. On the left, we see a fast food place. On the right, we see a small Italian restaurant.
And in front of us, we see a modern restaurant. Big windows, warm lights, and a sign that says, Green Garden, Fresh Food and Good Vibes.
Fresh food and good vibes? That sounds perfect.
Yes, it sounds like Instagram wrote that sign.
Okay, so we choose Green Garden. We walk to the door. And now, here is your first important English sentence for the restaurant.
When you enter a restaurant, someone may ask you, Hi, how many people? Or how many? Or how many in your party?
In your party is not a real party. There is no music, no DJ. It just means how many people are with you.
So we can say, 2, please, because we are 2 people, Maya and Theo.
Right. So we walk in, and someone says, Hi, how many? And I say 2, please. Then they say, Table for 2? Right this way.
We follow them, and we sit down at a nice table near the window. On the table, there are menus, glasses, and cutlery. Cutlery means knife, fork, and spoon.
I love this part. I open the menu and look at all the food. It's like reading a beautiful story, but the story is about pizza and pasta.
The menu usually has different parts: starters or appetizers, main courses, sides, desserts, and drinks.
Let's make a simple menu for our restaurant. Listen and imagine it. For starters, we have tomato soup, green salad, and garlic bread.
For main courses, we have grilled chicken with vegetables, spaghetti with tomato sauce, veggie burger with fries, and salmon with rice.
For dessert, we have ice cream, chocolate cake, and fruit salad. And for drinks, we have water, soda, orange juice, tea, and coffee.
Okay, I'm already hungry.
Same. So now, imagine we are sitting at the table with our menus. We are reading them and deciding what to eat.
There is usually some time before the server comes to take your order. In this time, you can say something like, What are you getting? Or what are you going to have?
I turn to you and say, So, Theo, what are you going to have?
I say, I don't know. Everything looks good. I think I'll have the spaghetti with tomato sauce. And maybe a salad.
I say, Nice. I think I'll have the grilled chicken with vegetables. And for dessert, the chocolate cake. Definitely the chocolate cake.
Of course. Chocolate is essential. Now it's time for the server to come and take our order. Even if we don't hear the server speaking, we can practice what we say.
The server comes to our table and we are ready. I say, Hi, can we order, please?
Then Maya orders first. She says, Yes, I'll have the grilled chicken with vegetables, please, and a glass of water.
And Theo says, I'll have the spaghetti with tomato sauce and a green salad, please, and a Coke.
When you order I'll have is very natural. I would like is also good, simple and polite.
Also, the word please is very important. It's small but powerful.
Super powerful, like small hot peppers.
Now, sometimes you are not sure about the food. Maybe you want to know what is in the dish. You can ask simple questions.
For example, what's in the salad? Or does this have meat? Or is it spicy?
That's a good one. Is it spicy? If you don't like spicy food, this sentence can save you.
And if you are vegetarian, you can say, I'm vegetarian, what do you recommend? Or do you have vegetarian options?
Or if you don't eat dairy, you can say, I don't eat dairy. Is there cheese in this?
So back in our story, everything is simple. I am not vegetarian. I am a hungry monster. I ask, excuse me, is the spaghetti very big? Because I want to know the portion size.
And the server says, it's a normal size. And Theo is a little sad because he wants a huge portion.
Now we wait for the food. While we wait, we can talk about more useful restaurant phrases.
One important phrase is, can I see the menu, please? But usually, the menu is already on the table. However, sometimes you want the dessert menu or the drinks menu.
Then you can say, can I see the dessert menu, please? Or, can we see the drinks menu, please?
Another important thing is ordering drinks. The server might ask, what would you like to drink? Or, can I get you something to drink?
And you can answer, I'll have some water, please. Or still or sparkling if they ask what kind of water.
Still means normal water. Sparkling means with gas, with bubbles.
You can also say, just tap water, please, if you want water from the tap, not in a bottle.
Yes, and that is usually free or cheaper.
Okay, our food is ready now. The server brings our plates to the table. They put the grilled chicken in front of Maya and the spaghetti in front of me.
The first thing I say is, wow, this looks amazing. That is a nice, natural reaction.
I say, I'm so hungry, let's eat. And we start eating.
At the restaurant, the server sometimes comes back to your table and asks, how is everything? Or, is everything okay? Or, how's your meal?
When they ask this, they want to know if you like the food, if there is a problem, or if you need anything.
So in our story, the server comes and says, how is everything? And I say, it's great, thank you. And Theo says, it's delicious, thanks.
If there is a problem, you can say it in a simple and polite way. For example, excuse me, my soup is cold. Or, sorry, this isn't what I ordered.
Yes. For example, imagine they bring you a beef burger, but you ordered a veggie burger. You can say, excuse me, I ordered the veggie burger, not the beef burger.
You don't need to be angry or loud, just clear and polite.
In our restaurant story, everything is okay. The food is good. I am happy. You are happy. The universe is good.
Until I make a mistake, always.
Of course. What did you do this time?
I eat my spaghetti too fast. And I drop some sauce on my shirt.
That is so classic.
Now I have a big red spot on my shirt, but it's, okay, this is not a fashion podcast.
While we eat, we can talk about more phrases. For example, if you want more water, you can say, excuse me, can I have some more water, please?
Or if you want more bread, you can say, can we have some more bread, please?
You can also ask for sauces. For example, do you have ketchup? Or, can I have some mayonnaise, please?
Or can I have some salt and pepper, please, if you need more seasoning?
Now we finish our main course. My plate is empty. The chicken is gone. The vegetables are gone. Only my dreams of more food are left.
I finished my spaghetti and my salad, and now it is time for the best part, dessert.
The server comes and asks, "Would you like any dessert?" Or "Any dessert today?" Or "Would you like to see the dessert menu?"
We look at each other, we already know the answer. It is always yes.
Always yes. So I say, "Yes, please. Can I see the dessert menu?"
The dessert menu has ice cream, chocolate cake, and fruit salad. Maya does not need to think. She already decided at the beginning.
I say, "I'll have the chocolate cake, please." I stay loyal to chocolate.
And I say, I'll have the ice cream, please. Vanilla and chocolate, if possible.
Good choice. While we wait for dessert, we talk about money. Not romantic, but important.
At the end of the meal, we need to ask for the bill. In some countries, the server brings the bill automatically. In others, you must ask.
The most common sentence is, "Can we have the bill, please?" In American English, people often say check instead of bill. So, "Can we have the check, please?"
Bill and check are the same thing here. It's the paper that shows how much you must pay.
You could also say, "Could you bring us the bill, please?" It's very polite. Or just, "The bill, please."
Simple is good. Our dessert arrives now. The chocolate cake looks perfect. The ice cream is cold and beautiful.
I take a bite of the cake and say, "Wow, this is so good. I am in cake heaven."
I taste my ice cream and say, this is amazing. I want to live here.
Inside the ice cream?
Yes, I want to live inside the ice cream. It's cold, but I'm happy.
After dessert, we are very full. Another good sentence. I'm full. It means I have eaten enough, I cannot eat more.
You can also say, that was great, but I'm so full now. Or, less formal, I'm stuffed.
So we sit and relax for a moment. Then it's time to pay. I say, "Excuse me, can we have the bill, please?"
The server brings the bill. We look at it together. It shows the price of the chicken, the spaghetti, the salad, the desserts, the drinks, and maybe tax or service charge.
Sometimes there is a service charge already included. Sometimes there is not. It depends on the country and the restaurant.
In many places, people leave a tip. A tip is extra money you give to the server for good service.
In some countries, like the United States, tipping is very important. In others, it's less important or already included in the bill.
If you want to ask, you can say, is service included? Or is the tip included? That's a very useful question.
In our story, we decide to leave a tip because the service was good and my chocolate cake was life-changing.
I take my wallet and say, do you want to split the bill? That means, do you want to pay half and I pay half?
That's another very useful phrase. Do you want to split the bill? Or shall we share the bill? Or let's split it.
Sometimes one person pays everything. Then they can say, it's on me. That means, I will pay, you don't pay.
Or this is my treat. Same idea.
But today, we are both poor and full, so we split the bill.
So we pay, we leave the tip, and we get ready to leave. When you leave a restaurant, you can say, "Thank you, have a nice evening." Or, "Thanks, the food was great."
And usually the people there say, thank you, bye, or have a nice night.
So we stand up, we walk out a green garden, and we go into the night with happy stomachs and new English words.
Let's review some of the most important phrases from our restaurant adventure. First, when you enter, table for two, please, or two, please.
To order, "I'll have the grilled chicken, please." "I'd like the spaghetti, please." And don't forget, please.
To ask about the food, What's in this? Is it spicy? Does this have meat? Do you have vegetarian options?
To ask for more of something, can I have some more water, please? Can we have some more bread, please? Do you have ketchup?
For dessert, can I see the dessert menu, please? I'll have the chocolate cake, please.
To ask for the bill at the end, can we have the bill, please, or can we have the check, please?
To talk about paying, do you want to split the bill? Is the tip included? It's on me.
With these phrases, you can survive in most restaurants in English. You can order, you can ask questions, you can pay, and most important, you can eat.
And eating is very important for language learning. If you are hungry, it's hard to learn irregular verbs.
So the next time you go to a restaurant, try to use some English. Even if you are in your own country, you can practice in your head. Look at the menu and translate it in your mind. Or think, how would I order this in English?
And you can even imagine you are with us, Maya and Theo, at the same table, trying different food and practicing your English together.
Before we say goodbye, remember our little mission for you. If you go to a restaurant this week, try to use at least one English sentence from this episode, even a small one. Maybe when you look at the menu or when you think about what you want to order.
And tell us in the comments which phrase you want to use first. Can we have the bill, please? Or maybe, I'll have the chocolate cake, please? I think many people will choose the chocolate cake.
If you listened until the end, you are amazing. You are really working on your English, and we are happy to be your sidekicks on this journey.
Don't forget to subscribe to Sidekick English, like this video, and share it with a friend who loves food or wants to practice English.
You can also listen to this episode again. The more you listen, the easier these phrases will feel.
That's it for today. We went to the restaurant together, we ordered, we ate, we paid, and we learned.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Take care, keep practicing, and see you in the next episode of Sidekick English.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.